and then tutaendelea. Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Your name kindly?
I am Murunga Emmanuel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and this is Chagika.
Okay.
Welcome for this event.
Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Tuko hapa na it's a launch ya inaitwa Chagika. Now we have the CEO here. We want to have some good time together. Please atuambie more about it and also the team. First of all, then tutaendelea. Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Your name kindly?
I am Murunga Emmanuel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and this is Chagika.
Okay.
Welcome for this event launch.
Thank you so much. So before maybe tuingie kwa maswali, introduce us to your team.
Maybe they introduce themselves.
Yes,
Them?
yes.
Okay, my name is Harika Raja. I'm the member of Chagika community. Yeah.
I'm John Nganga, still a member. Yeah.
I'm Nelson Hagai. I'm in charge of communication in Chagika and also ICT innovations.
I'm Isabella Mudogo, a close friend to Emmanuel, just to support.
Wow.
So Emmanuel, tell us more about Chagika and maybe what inspired you to come up with the idea.
When I started Chagika is during the event at Nyayo, when the president had promised that there will be a code to join an Arizona school that was in Nyayo Stadium. And just after the event, when we were supposed to get the codes, I noticed that most of us, our phones were off. And the sockets at Nyayo could not help all of us. So basically that is where the idea of Chagika came. Yeah.
And so una timu kubwa hapa, ila mbona wao? Mbona huyu akasimamia mambo ya IT? Mbona yule pale? Mbona si watu wengine lakini wao?
Now to start, these are the closest people, and we decided to start with them because we are not paying them first. These are people who have offered their intellectual skills to help us as we help the entire community charge and provide employment and so many other things. Yeah.
Umesema kwamba sio, amesema kwamba hawalipi chochote, lakini mbona wewe ukakubali hata kama ni mambo ya what you love doing, mbona ukakubali ya kwamba tu nimsaidie, kumaanisha kwamba future ya Chagika ni kubwa tena sana.
Na nakubaliana nawe kwamba future ya Chagika ni kubwa na niliamua kwamba nimsaidie kwa sababu tayari I have the skills hizo za ICT and innovations. Sasa nimeona iwapo nisipomsaidia nitamsaidia nani? Kwa vijana tunajua kwamba vijana hata kwa nchi hii wengi wamejitenga, na wakati ambapo tunajitenga na ideas then tusaidie. Kwa hivyo ni mzuri tusaidiane, mingine atakuja baadaye.
Okay, Manu, maybe utueleze kidogo juu I know most of the people watajiuliza how does it work? Hii charging maybe umesema kuna solar na pia maybe kuna places ambazo umeweka specific place ambazo utaenda kuinstall hizi nini?
So Chagika basically is a station that is powered by solar. It's a walking station. You don't need anything. Only what you need is just the few fans to charge, and the fans we are using is to service the personnel and everything. So at Chagika basically we are providing everything: the shade, the charger, the security, and everything. Yeah.
Who is funding this? Do you have maybe politicians who are helping you to fund all this, ama unaifanya ukiwa peke yako?
Bado we are welcoming all the partners that are willing to join us, and it's just not just joining Chagika, we are joining to help the community be powered, as we've written that we want to power Kenya's digital agenda, and that is what we want, and that is what makes us different from other people, is that our motive is not money, is what we can do for the community. And that comes now to the question you asked me, that what is funding this, is we decided to start with our own funds because of the need. So now our call is now to anyone who's willing now to help Kenyans be powered because of everything that is happening. The Gavam Kononi, the services, you can see now the government wants Jitume will be using phones. Now it's one thing to introduce the services, and it's another to make sure these Kenyans and citizens can charge their phones at their convenience. Yeah.
Let's hear from one of your team. I know you here to support Manu na hiyo vision ambayo uko nayo. And of course we understand when someone decides to support something, kuna zile expectations maybe unexpected. What are some of the expectations mnategea you being a team yake? What mna expect?
Okay, as a team, personally, the reason why I'm supporting Manu and becoming one of the Chagika member, because I know him personally and how potential he is. So our future now comes where we require support from now maybe the county government or from the president, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei. So where we'll be more of a youth empowerment and job creation and opportunities.
Na kuna tukio ambalo lilifanyikia KPLC wiki ambayo iliyopita about the electricity. Tunaona kwamba umeme ulikatika, na tukio ambalo President Ruto alifanya ni aliwavuta kazi wale ambao walikuwa wanafanya kazi kwenye airport. Now talking about mambo ya electricity na kila kitu, kwako wewe uliona President alifanya kitu ya maana?
What I'll say, I won't comment so much about that because he understands best. Because if I had knowledge of why he sacked them, I would say about it. But now that we are getting into the field, I know we'll be versant with everything that is happening. But basically, that is why we are coming in, because the future is solar, and that is why Chagika is coming in. And Chagika is not just about charging phones. Yeah, we want to change the whole energy thing, because as everyone can see, electricity is no more reliable because of the costs and everything. Yeah.
We saw MP Salasia commenting about people coming up with the new ideas of maybe about I comment post climate. Na tumeona mume come up na the idea ya solar. Na pia alikuwa anasema he's ready to support people who wenye watakuja na ideas. Maybe what's your take on that? Are you ready to invite MP Salasia to join this team also to support you?
Tutafurahi sana if they help us. Number one. Number two, my call is to everyone who is able. There are so many other innovations that Kenyans need to be helped. So now, as they help me, they'll be helping others, because I'm a lead way to so many other innovators. Like all the group of people who are here, all of them are innovators. But we are saying there's something that has to start. So we are starting with Chagika before we now go to any other thing. So back to the question, Salasia, or wherever you are, we are calling for help, as you said. And not just Salasia, everyone else, because we are privileged that so many MPs are young people, and most of them are hustlers. They have found their way into this, and we can see now. I just forgot to say maybe the objective of this before we forget. Our main objective is to create employment as well. Employment, because I say this thing, there is an engineer, there is a mechanic. Sorry. We have the future of this. We want to automate it and everything. So and also these stations, we want to give out these stations so that people can take them at a price and go and put it at their place of convenience. So job employment, we really want, because it has been a task for the government. I want the government to decentralize this so that us as youths can help ourselves.
Tuna dada mmoja hapa mrembo tena sana, unaweza songea mbele kidogo tu uzungumze na sisi, utuambie unaonaje hii idea ya Manu, how is it so far?
I support the idea very much because I know the challenges that are there in the field up there, especially look at events. There was an event I attended back at Safaricom to Aweza Live, and you know, we are with friends, we're trying to record movies, and the phone goes out. You know, you can't just walk into any booth because there are no charging booths. They're just booths that are selling food, selling other things, but not charging. So imagine you missed out the entire event because your phone didn't have power. So imagine if this thing existed at that time, I'd have very good memories of Twaweza Live. So this is a very good idea. I would really appreciate if Kenyans and the youth accept it.
All right. Maybe tumaliza Manu parting shot from you, and also to convince our fans that this is legit work.
Na si uongo. Mwambie si uongo.
You can see, maybe you'll have videos of people charging, or maybe we'll allow you guys to charge. And you can see we've made sure that it's far away from the electricity ports and everything, so that you can confirm that is solar charged. We are using solar energy, and the convenience that comes with solars and everything. And as she has just mentioned, maybe not to forget, our target is also the events, the main events, because like the national events, they end and people are frustrated because of power loss. And big up to, I've seen there are cars that are also trying to help people charge within the cars, but now we are bringing the convenience to the event places, the event premises, and to the towns when people are lighting. Because so many people come from the metropolitan, others from Mombasa, and by the time they're in the city, their batteries are low. So that is where Chagika comes in.
Right. Any question here?
Yes, yes, yes. Where do we see Chagika in 5 years to come? And if you have achieved the goal that you want, maybe locally here in the country, are you open to maybe moving outside Kenya, internationally, or within the continent?
Now, Chagika in 5 years. Chagika, we are seeing Chagika everywhere in the country. We are seeing Chagika being bought as a project of the people, being owned by the people. We are seeing Chagika uh, as something that will change the perception of the government and so many people about us innovating our own things and innovations. As I was just saying earlier, I noticed so many things are being created from outside, and people are even flabbergasted that we've made this here locally because we are using everything locally. We didn't have the liberty to go and do it outside. So in 5 years, I see Chagika will motivate youths that their innovative ideas can be implemented here in the country through Chagika. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish you all the best.
All the best.
Okay,
Thank you.
maybe I say something before we conclude. So the only message I can now pass. I'll just this I'm directing it to now the governor, local MPs or the MPs, and now the president now, for maybe support. Yeah, and so that when we have the support, no Chagika, even we know we now not aim for 5 years now, at least for even a year, it will be somewhere. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.